pretty speechless, which doesn't happen often. I was actually in football, basketball, and baseball. I played on the high school team. I was never very good, but just good enough to be on the team and be a sub for the most part. I did actually get a base hit in the state tournament in 1979, so that's my one claim to fame. I went on to school for electronics, started my own business back in 2003, and still in business to get today, so I guess that's successful. In the vending industry, it's actually vending distribution, so we don't actually typically go out and fill machines. We actually do all the repairs. We sell vending machines, sell parts, do repairs on all the electronics. Probably about 8 years of doing that. I was out on so many service calls repairing machines that had jammed water bottles in there. And I said, why don't they make these water bottles stronger and better water and the whole works? And after 4 years of telling people they should be doing that because I was doing so many service calls on it, one thing led to another, and before long we came up with a bottle that was stronger, that was going to fit in the vending machines, did a ton of measurements, and one night I was laying there in bed and I came up with the name Minnesotan Ice, and kind of the rest is history. When my dad passed away back in 1998, obviously traumatic as that was for all of us kids and for our family, I think inside of a week we were up here playing baseball, and I remember Steve O'Neill coming up to us and telling us the city council had just voted to name it after my dad. And obviously emotions flew. That was probably the most emotional thing that ever happened up here for me, was that becoming, well, quite honestly, having the whole city council unanimously, with us not even having a clue that any of this was going on. We didn't know what was going on. My dad never would have asked for it. It happened, it was there, and to see his name up there every day is the greatest. You can be 18 years old, you can be 16 years old, you can be 12 years old, and you can get onto a committee and you can volunteer and you can help out. You know, and I wish I would have done more of that as I was younger. Like I say, I get to a certain age here and I've got a couple of kids now, and then all of a sudden you start thinking you really want to look out for their future too and what they've got. Obviously my dad started this with the idea that this was for his kids and his grandkids and all the kids of Shakopee. And you look at that and you think, you know, anybody can go out there and do it.